Hello. Test. All right, guys. I think I am good to go. I hope you can hear me. If not, I hope somebody lets me know that you can't hear me. Hello. Hello. Okay. So let's get talking about 6 tips for a healthy summer. What you can do to set yourself up for success over the next few months. As most of you know, our nutrition program is powered by Healthy Steps Nutrition. HSN believes that something as fundamental as nutrition should not be complicated. We want to help you build a strong nutrition foundation so that you can meet those short and long term goals to feel the way that you deserve. HSN has helped over 40,000 people all around the world take control of their health. We've linked just a few success stories here. I know some of you have started to notice some folks around the gym having some successes as well. Um, if you notice them, give them a high five, heads up. Awesome job to all of you. So let's talk about summer. Warm weather, summer break, it's all soon upon us. It's a time filled with endless opportunities for activities and vacation time. We've got longer days and hopefully more time to sit back, kick back, relax. It also happens to be a good time for more food and beverages. In fact, studies found that children eat 5 times more sugar during summer break. A survey of 1,000 parents with children under the age of 17 found that sugar intake drastically increased with ice cream and sugar sweetened beverages at the top of the list of consumed foods. On the opposite side, only 1 in 10 stated that their children ate more vegetables. Sadly, it doesn't stop with our children either. A study published in the Physiology and Behavior Journal back in 2016 stated during a 1 to 3 week vacation, adults tend to gain a little less than 1 pound each week. You may be wondering how something like this happens. There is evidence that adults and children typically sleep less in the summer due to a few factors, which we will dive into later on, while also decreasing their physical activity and increasing their caloric intake compared to spring. It's a perfect storm for weight gain. But Mo, I've worked hard during the spring to get ready for summer. How can I change this trend for myself? What a perfect question. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to give you 6 tips to get healthy and stay healthy for the entire summer. Tip number 1, move more, sit less. Tip number 1. You may think that warm weather means more physical activity. However, one study published in the Journal of Sport and Health Science looked at the impact weather has on our physical activity. Of the 502 participants of the study, over half said they would delay exercise due to weather conditions during the summer months. While warm weather does encourage more activity, really hot weather or really humid days have the opposite effect. In fact, the American College of Sports Medicine recommends canceling outdoor exercises with a heat index above 90 degrees for those who work out regularly, and a max of 82 to 86 degrees for those who may not be as fit or used to regular physical activity. Physical activity has so many benefits, including decreased stress, better sleep, increased confidence, not to mention better weight management. During the summer, we should aim to be active 3 to 5 times each week. This can look like a brisk walk for 30 to 60 minutes on day one, swimming another day, and getting into the gym to lift weights on the third day. Be sure to ease into your new routine if you have not been consistent with your exercise and find ways to make it enjoyable. When things excite us, it is easier to stay consistent. Tip number 2, keep cool in extreme heat. Extreme heat doesn't only stop us from hitting our workouts, but it can be dangerous, especially for those with chronic medical conditions. The CDC stated that hospitals see increased admissions due to heat related illness as well as cardiovascular and respiratory disorders. This is why it is crucial to our healthy summer to keep cool. Find areas that provide cooler temperatures, like near a fan or in air conditioned areas. Additionally, staying hydrated can also help us to better regulate our body temperature, keeping us from overheating. Lastly, check the weather before deciding on an outdoor activity to make the most informed choice. Tip number 3, eat a balanced diet. We have talked about the ongoing cycle of unsustainable diets in the past. A majority of people who worked hard to lose weight will gain it back because they did not create sustainable habits. We see this throughout the year. Think about it. It's springtime and you are thinking about swimsuit season being right around the corner, or maybe it's that vacation you are counting down the days for. You get inspired and turn on the all or nothing mindset in hopes to lose a few pounds before that deadline. When people try to lose weight quickly versus gradually throughout the year by building habits, they rebound, causing them to gain the weight they just lost the other week. This is why gaining weight in the summer is more common. So instead of that crash diet that ends in a rebound, try this. This is what we call the plate method. It is the easiest way to reshape your plate to include the foods you love in a balance that helps you to feel your best. My favorite part about this is you can do this anywhere. At your friend's barbecue, your kid's birthday party, the normal family meal you sit down to consume, or even while out to eat. Fill half your plate with non starchy veggies and eat those first. Next, fill 1/4 of your plate with lean protein to eat next, and save the last fourth of your plate for the starchy carbs. Stay mindful with fats, and if you feel hungry, go back for more veggies. Tip number 4, rethink your drink. Many studies have found a correlation between increased added sugar consumption and weight gain in the summer, which is why we really need to consider rethinking what we are drinking. Did you know a glass of lemonade has 6 1/4 teaspoons of sugar? A Coke has 10 1/4 teaspoons. A Starbucks frappe has 20 teaspoons of sugar. The AHA, or the American Heart Association, recommends no more than 6 teaspoons a day for women and 9 for men. In addition to sugar sweetened beverages, we also know alcohol adds to the problem at hand. Did you know that when you consume alcoholic beverages, your body starts to prioritize its metabolism over protein, carbs, and fat? So, what does that mean for you? Drinking is an easy way to tell your body to store the calories you are taking in rather than using it for energy, which can increase fat stores in the body. Studies also show that alcohol will affect your appetite and choices. Rather than choosing whole foods that help you feel better, you are more likely to choose the high calorie and tasty foods that are often paired or found in the same place as those alcoholic beverages. These are just a few reasons why we want you to rethink your drink. Be sure to stay hydrated by drinking enough water each day. Aim to drink 60 to 80 ounces every day. For alcoholic beverages, stick with light beers, clear liquors, and wine. Also, stay mindful of the add-ins that may have added sugar. Consider one of these drinks as your new summer go-to. Tip number 5, find an accountability partner. We have already discussed how our physical activity may decrease during the hot months. We also know that lack of structure, routine, and sleep may also add to the list of barriers holding you back from moving your body. This is why having an accountability partner is a must. Find a person who will keep you honest and motivated. Find the person who helps you make your movement more enjoyable. Talk with them about your goals, create a scheduled time to work out together, or find a way to stay accountable virtually through apps, watches, or a simple text check-in. Tip number 6, don't forget to sleep. Did you know that lack of proper sleep will also increase the risk of being obese? While studies have linked this starting when our brains are developing as children, We are going to focus on how lack of sleep will affect us as adults. Think back to a time when you didn't get enough sleep. Maybe you feel that way right now. When you didn't get enough sleep, did you feel like you had more cravings? If you are thinking yes, there's a reason for this. When we're not getting enough sleep, cortisol in our body increases. Another hormone, leptin, which makes us full, will decrease. And ghrelin, our hunger hormone, increases. So leptin, which is the hormone that makes us feel full, decreases, and the hormone that makes us hungry increases. Sounds like a perfect storm to me. In summary, we are prioritizing the storage of fat and water in our body due to the increased cortisol. We are less full and more hungry. The shift in these hormones due to lack of sleep may increase cravings and overall consumption. No wonder lack of sleep increases our chances of being overweight. Sleep experts recommend that children get at least 9 hours of sleep each night. Teenagers should get between 8 and 10 hours, and adults need at least 7 hours of sleep. This may seem like only a dream, but here are 4 tips to help you sleep for success. Set your sleep schedule. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day. Put the screens away, especially before bedtime. We know that blue light from our electronics can decrease our melatonin, thus decreasing our quality of sleep. Create a cool and relaxing environment that helps you to fall asleep and stay asleep. Temperature and environment are more important than we think when it comes to sleep. About 68 degrees is recommended. This is why the hot temps in the summer can alter our sleep. Lastly, eat a balanced diet. Nicole and Jason Aucoin from Healthy Steps Nutrition experienced this firsthand in their continuous glucose monitoring experiment. Nicole said in episode 59 of the Nutrition Made Simple podcast, when we ate higher carbs at night, our blood sugar stayed elevated. Sugar at night, like ice cream, caused it to be high all night and decreased the quality of sleep. When we slept bad, our fasting blood sugar was increased in the morning. We should aim to maintain a balanced diet throughout the day to help with sleep. Focus on lean proteins, non starchy veggies, lower glycemic carbohydrates, and healthy fats. Be mindful of your sugar and alcohol intake as it will decrease the quality of sleep. Looking to learn more great tips for better sleep? Turn into the Nutrition Made Simple podcast, episode 55, where Nicole and Dr. Danny talk about how sleep and stress impact our lives. So let's talk about a couple of the HSN principles. With all of the misinformation out there, we know this can feel overwhelming. To start building your foundation, here are the HSN principles that have helped so many people take control of their health, one habit at a time. Number 1, add more whole foods into your diet. Start choosing whole food options and less processed foods packed with sodium, fat, and sugar. A simple way to start this is by reshaping your plate with the plate method, like we talked about before. Half of your plate non-starchy veggies, a fourth of your plate lean protein, and a fourth of your plate starchy carbs, and add in some mindful healthy fats. Number 2, focus on balance. When we say balance, we mean does every meal and snack you consume throughout the day contain carb, protein, and fat? Pairing each meal and snack with all 3 of these macronutrients will help you feel fuller and feel fuller longer. Principle number 3, limit the added sugar. The AHA recommends no more than 6 teaspoons for women and 9 for men. The average person consumes over 150 pounds of sugar per year, which is roughly 46 teaspoons per day. It's not surprising. Sugar is super addicting and feels like it's hidden in almost every food product you find in a package. It's time for our frequently asked questions. What should I eat around my workout? Fueling around your workouts to gain muscle, lose fat, increase energy, or really any health and fitness goal is important. Aim to have healthy carbs and protein before and after your workout. If you don't put gas in your car, you wouldn't expect it to get anywhere, would you? Then don't run your body on E either. What if I don't like veggies? I've heard this so many times, and maybe you feel the same way. But, as you've heard me say before, I think you just haven't found the way you like them. Roasting your veggies for a nice crunch rather than mushy veggies, adding good seasoning for flavor you can be excited for, And even finding ways to sneak them into recipes like smoothies is an easy way to get more veggies in our day. Where should I start? Excellent question. I want you to start with one thing at a time. Maybe it's something you already have in mind, or maybe it's something that we discussed today. But the best and fastest way to reach your goals is to work one on one with a nutrition coach to build an individualized plan just for you. You may be thinking, well, what about all those barbecues, parties, and vacations? What if I told you that now is the perfect time to learn how to fit your nutrition into your lifestyle to reach your goals? Having a nutrition coach to help you create an individualized program for a sustainable plan means living life while staying mindful and in control. It means having fun while feeling your best. If you're looking to hear more about how this program can change your life, tune in to the Nutrition Made Simple podcast. Summertime should be a time to enjoy the longer days, the extra time with family, and the extra time to relax. When possible, this should also be a time to feel our best by creating simple and sustainable habits that you can maintain all year round. This summer, try to implement these tips for a healthy summer. I will now go ahead and open things up for ideas, questions, and comments for any of you out there. All right, friends. Well, that is everything I have for you this weekend. I hope you all are looking forward to a wonderful week, getting ready for Murph this weekend. If you have any questions, feel free to find me in the gym. Shoot us an email, nutrition@rushmorecrossfit.com. Be happy to answer any questions that you have. Have a great night, everyone.